Hello, everyone, and welcome to this first webinar. This is dedicated to the p2-i Dynamic Query Widget. I'm Andrea, functional consultant. Here with me today, we have Alessandro and Mahmoud, that are our technical experts who built the engine behind these solutions.
Hello to everyone. I'm Alessandro. I'm a technical consultant in Partner to Innovate.
Hello everyone, I am Mahmoud Hajri, a technical consultant from Partners to Innovate.
Let's start with the problem first. Sometimes, as you may know, the data is there inside your ERP. There is a massive amount of it, but reaching it is quite slow sometimes. User have to make multiple clicks, open a lot of sessions, or run reports just to get the information that they need fast and frequently. And furthermore, out-of-the-box solution, they often present rigid limitation in terms of customization. Ultimately, they require companies to seek more adaptable and tailored strategies to fit their unique operational needs. Because of this, we came up with our own solution. This is why we are presenting the p2-i Dynamic Query Widget. It's no longer that the user is searching for data, but rather the relevant data that are being delivered to the user, exactly in the workspace where they are operating. Okay, so within a company, the plant manager needs to have different information compared to a buyer sometimes. And that is why we did not create just one widget, but 4 distinct families. Starting for the first one, we have the dynamic query that is aiming for operation. It's an Excel style table and chart widget that analyze trends and show detailed records with the possibility to export those records in a CSV file. The second one is the dynamic query banner. This is one for the executive management. It's high priority graphical metrics placed on the top of the workspace. The number 3 is dynamic query in context that is useful to easily retrieve related information without navigating through multiple sessions. The side panel widget dynamically changes based on the selected record in Infor OS. And the number 4 is dynamic query KPI. It is done to have clear and immediate numbers at the top of the page for real-time tracking or fundamental business metric. In addition to all these 4 main families, we also provide dedicated testing tool. These are specific instruments for the IT department and consultant also to test widget functionalities and validate configuration in just a few seconds. But the real question that customer ask us is how complex is all of this to maintain? So guys, Alessandro, Mahmoud, can you explain what's under the hood?
Thanks for the question, Andrea. So first of all, what's a dynamic query? It's a flexible query that retrieves data from data lake based on user-defined inputs. So instead of being fixed, the query changes dynamically depending on the filters, such as company or site. No custom integration or complex middleware. We just use pure SQL queries. Alessandro is now going to show you how it works in real environment.
Here we are in Data Lake. So what is Data Lake? Data Lake is a high-performance database present inside Infor OS, where Infor application can insert information. In this case, the source is Infor LN, and Infor LN has the capabilities to insert inside the data lake the schema of the table with the data. So I'm here to propose you a simple example based on the employee table. As you can see in front of me, I have my data fabric where we have created a simple query that is retrieving the employee number, the employee name, and the employee language. As you can see, the language that we are interacting with Data Fabric is a simple SQL query. I want now to configure one of our widgets with this simple query to give you a proof about how simple it is. I'm just moving inside Infor OS. I create a new workspace. I put a name, demo. I select that is a widget type. I select the icon, and I click on Create. As you can see in this moment, I have an empty workspace. Let me add a new widget. So I click the button, Add Widget, and here I have my p2-i Dynamic Query List, which is exactly the widget that I want to use. I click on Add, I close the modal, and the widget is added to the workspace. It gives me the possibility even to change the size of the widget to create a better user experience. Once I'm pleased of the design, I click on Save. I click on the three dots. I click on Configure. I have a different possible configuration, but the only one that I'm really interested is taking the query from Data Fabric and put it inside the widget. Clicking Save. So the widget now is changing his configuration, is retrieving the data from Data Fabric, and is presenting us the information. So with this simple example, we prove how simple it is working with the p2-i Dynamic Widget. As a last point, I want to deploy my workspace. I click on the three dots and I click on Publish. It gives the Infor OS is giving me the possibility to add some description, like nice workspace. It gives me the chance to enable the InforGo application, and it also gives to me the possibility to edit the permission, just to allow only certain people to see some specific informations. Once I worked with the configuration, I just click on Apply and then on Publish. And now my workspace with my specific widget is published inside the catalog, and only the people who are authorized to see the workspace can add in the Infor OS page.
Okay, thanks, Alessandro. This was perfect, solid and secure and scalable architecture as far as we can see. But until this moment, we have seen the theory and the potential. But here is the real game changer. Because once you receive our initial training and the dedicated documentation, your team will be completely autonomous in managing and creating new dynamic query widgets. There is no endless consulting hours that are required for you.
In the next video, we'll get our hands dirty in the system. As we are going to look to analyzers, we will see dynamic lists and charts handling large amount of data and show how to navigate directly from the widget to the ERP session via drillbacks. See you soon.
See you soon, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.